Hello and welcome to a new reading vlog. I thought I would vlog because I've got 5 whole days off. I worked last night and I'm doing something I don't do very often. I'm not going to bed because today there is a little Comic-Con, like one of the free Comic-Cons at the library, and I thought I want to go. And we told our nephew that we'd take him, so I'm getting in full cosplay after working for 13 hours. Am I crazy? Yes. Do I have to dress up? No, but I'm going to. I'm like 90% sure I'm going to do Belle. I did makeup kind of based on that idea, but I need to put the dress on and see how I feel because it's been a long time since I've worn it. Backup is Scarlet Witch because I know how that fits and know how it feels. But yeah, finished my makeup. Gonna go blow dry my hair. And then if I am Belle, I will just put it up with these little like flower hairpins that I have. Where's the second one is the question. Maybe I won't because I actually don't see the second one here where I thought it was. So I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, I was so sure. Oh, it is right here. I'm just blind because I'm tired, okay? But these are, I got these at the Renaissance Festival a couple years ago. And they're a little bent because my hair is very heavy. But that I feel like would be perfect for Belle. So I'm gonna go blow dry my hair first. Rough dry. It's not gonna look good. I don't really care about that. And get ready to try on my outfit. My reading update, I'm reading City of Ashes. I'll talk more about that later. I gotta go get ready. You know, for pulling this together, I think I look pretty good. It's a little chilly out, so I'm gonna put my Belle gloves on. This is a costume I had custom made on Etsy. Love it. I don't get to wear it very often. It's actually, I need to get it taken in. It was big when I got it. And then it just is even a little bit bigger now. I haven't worn it in a couple of years, so I just don't know who I could get to take it in. So, I don't remember if these gloves came with it or if I bought these separately, to be honest. But I have it safety pinned so it fits right, and I feel pretty good. Didn't want to wear a hoop today, but it's too long, and we're probably only going to go for a couple hours. Like I said, is anybody else going to be dressed up? I don't know, but you know me, I will always take the chance to be extra.
Hip ones, or you want?
I was updating my vlog, but you can update your vlog too.
Do you think the hip ones look fine on me?
You could try. You want to show your outfit?
Do you think they're big enough?
Don't look at my laundry. Yes, they're adjustable. Here are the gloves. I'll see you when we get there. Quick update. I didn't take a lot of clips at the little library con because I'm tired and I was wearing my Belle gloves and I couldn't use my phone. So I had a really fun time. I'm glad I stayed up, but I have been up for 22 hours and I am going to take a nap. But it was so much fun. I actually love how this like quick Belle turned out. Obviously the costume's not quick. It's a custom made costume from Etsy. But like my hair and like my makeup and just like my vibes turned out so well and I really enjoyed it. So I'll show you what I got later. I'm gonna take a nap. But thanks for coming along. I had a really fun time. And I'll actually do real reading updates after I've slept. Update. I did not end up updating last night because I napped for a little while. I got up, watched some TV, and then went back to bed. So I've slept a lot actually in the last like 12 hours or whatever it was, catching up on all that sleep I missed. That's okay. But anyway, reading update. I'm reading City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is a reread. It is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series, if you do not know. I'm a very big fan of the Mortal Instruments series. I have a tattoo on my ankle, if you can see. It is one of my all-time favorites, and a couple of friends on Instagram, we were chatting about it, and then we were all like, should we like do reread? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so I kind of mapped out all the books I'm going to reread over the year. There's a lot of them, obviously. So I read City of Bones, and I'm going to finish up, hopefully today, City of Ashes. Those are the January assigned books. So loving it. Well, so I'm loving it, but City of Ashes is the one in which Clary and Jace are not together for very obvious reasons. In case you are the last person on this planet who has not read this series or knows what happens in it, I guess I won't say. So it's really painful to read, though, just in general. And then on top of that, it's just so weird to go back to the beginning. It's been a long time since I've reread the early books. I reread Infernal Devices not that long ago, probably actually like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But like to go back to the beginning is such a weird experience. Like, first of all, Simon started off human, and I was like, oh my god, totally forgot about that. And then I couldn't remember the circumstances in which he became a vampire. I'm not really counting that as a spoiler. I guess it is. I don't know. I'm sorry. And so like that's all happening in City of Ashes, and it's such a weird thing to read. And then like just to have all these characters that I know so well, but like I know what I think of as like the current versions of themselves, to go back to the beginning is so weird. Like there are scenes like Magnus and Alec are like talking or whatever, and I'm like, where are your guys' children? What are you guys doing? Why are you being awkward? Like, in my head they're married with children, and this is like back at the beginning, and it's just such a weird thing to reread, but absolutely loving it. Going to finish this up, and then I don't know what I'm going to read after that, so we'll see. I am going to have price books today. I'm going to try and trade a couple books in. I don't know if it's, I don't know. But there is one book specifically that I want to get there, if they have it. But first, I thought I'd show the couple of things I did get at that little con yesterday. I got, let's see if I can get this off, a comic bind-up of one of my favorite comic book series of all time, that is Empire. I have one of the Empires over here, but I just don't know where it is. But this is The Road to Empire. So it's a couple of the other, so this is Empire, the cover of that. And this is some of the other stories that kind of lead up to that whole series. And there's some really cool, like, stuff in the back, actually, that's like, so history updates, so kind of telling you where every character is. We've got Hulkling, and importantly, we've got Wiccan and Hulkling together. My favorite character. Look at them. Aren't they precious? And kind of just going through their history, which is actually really helpful, because Hulkling in particular has a very complicated past, so I'd be very interested to read into that. Oh, Mantis. I don't even remember Mantis being in Empire, to be honest. I guess I don't remember the Guardians being in Empire at all. I remember Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Thor, I remember Black Panther, I remember Wiccan and Hulkling, Iron Man. I don't remember. I don't remember them being here. Scarlet Witch. And then obviously the Kree and everything. And then I don't remember if it's Adult Vision or Kid Vision. I think it's Kid Vision that's in these. But anyway, I have the other ones here somewhere, at least some of them. So I got that. And then last year I actually got this as a gift for someone else, and since then I thought I really want one for myself. So it's a little quill and ink set. So it's just, I got plain black ink. I actually showed that up here. And then he taped it closed so it wouldn't break. There we go. But I ended up picking this quill out. It's like a glass one. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to write with it. It's because it's a clear glass, it's hard to focus. Hello, there we go. It's just so pretty. I chose the one that's white on the inside. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to write very well with it, but it was only like $10 and it's really pretty. And then I don't know what else is in here. Oh, we got some keychains. So I'm going to put this Deadpool keychain on my thingy, on my keys. And then my mom got Wolverine. I'm a Deadpool gal. She's a Wolverine gal. And then we got these for the fridge. So a little Arizona and a little tortoise. These were homemade by Making It Nerdy Shop. And then the quill is made by Inked in Gray. So I will put those away. And then, you know I wasn't gonna go to a library without buying some books, a library con. This I won in a free giveaway. It's chalk. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Probably just throw it away. Or give it to a child. So I got this series. I met a local author and I was just like taken in by the covers. I think they're beautifully designed and then it sounds really good. So book, they labeled, yeah. This is book 1, Witch of Werewoods by Sonia F. Blanco. And then Death and Dragons is book 2. And then book 3 is Spells and Shadows. I just love them. Love these covers. So I'll read you the back of the first one. Dark secrets, dangerous power, and a fate bound to a forest entwined with magic. 18-year-old Sarah is not normal and she's losing her grip on hiding her inexplicable power. Hunted by a dark witch and facing devastating losses, Sarah finds refuge in Werewoods, a spellbinding forest protected by witches, shapeshifters, and thorny secrets. Here she discovers true magic and an electric connection with Thomas, a wickedly charming and equally headstrong witch from a dangerous family. But Sarah is an outsider who has brought darkness and a fatal prophecy to the forest. To prove she belongs in Werewoods, Sarah is tested and pushed to master new magics, all while concealing the monstrous force that makes her undeniably different. As the Dark Witch closes in on her and an insidious blight threatens the Werewoods, Sarah must release her full power and either save the forest and everyone she loves or destroy everything. I thought it sounded so good. I chatted with her for a while. It's got found family. It's a what's the word? Urban fantasy. So we start in the real world and kind of discover the magical world. It's got romance, it's got dragons, it's got shapeshifters, it's got witches. It's got like factions of families. She signed it for me, as they do when authors have their little booths. She signed all 3 and it sounds really good. And she gave me all this cool, I have no room on my shelves to keep buying things like this. She gave me some cool little merch, so I'll open this first. So I think she said this is a reference that happens in book 2, or possibly in book 3, but I'm going to look at it anyway. So it's a golden acorn, and that has meaning at some point in the books. Oh, this is a little note. Believe in yourself, you are destined to do great things. So she said there was just like a little thing and a little fortune that will make sense when you read the books, which is cute. She just had so much like cute stuff, and like she obviously cared so much and like put so much dedication into this. And then she gave me a whole little thing of goodies. One of these pieces of art has a spoiler, and I think it was the one in the back. Yeah, so the one that's facing you currently is a spoiler. So I'm going to not look at the other side. This is the non-spoilery side. And then the other side is a spoiler, so I'm going to put it back in there. She said don't look at that art until the end. But when she showed me this art, I was like automatically in love with that man already. And I don't even know anything about him. He's just beautiful in her art that she's like, oh, I need to give you this. Just don't look at it because it is a spoiler. Okay. So I'll leave that in there for now. So started off with some stickers. This is some sort of symbol from the book. And then a cool little blue dragon, which I'm so excited that these books have dragons in them. I might read them next, to be honest. And then Lethal Fan Club. I don't know if Lethal is a character or what. And then some bookmarks, 2 dragon symbols, and a book symbol. And the titles are on the other side. And then I was just so blown away by her art pieces. I don't know if which one belongs to which, but there are maps on the inside. Here's other images of the maps. Here is the main character, and I believe that would be Thomas. Is that the name I just read? do some more main character art. I mean, after reading Fourth Wing and Onyx Storm, I've got some good track records for silver-haired main characters, so I have some hopeful. So this is the map of the forest, I think is what it is. And then this art was really like, really cementing it for me that this was gonna be good. Is it focusing? Yeah. So I'm really excited. I love when authors are, you know, putting so much love and effort into all of this. So, and it sounds really good. So, for now, I'm going to finish up City of Ashes. But honestly, I might read those next because it's a completed series and it's got dragons and witches. Things that I love. So, and I don't have many completed series on my shelf that are calling to me right now. I have a lot of in progress series, and after finishing Onyx Storm, I don't want that. I want finished. So I'm gonna get a couple things done and then just relax and read, and then I'll take you with me when I'm shopping. Hello, an update. I didn't update all day, but I actually had a very nice, relaxing day. My hair looks a little bit crazy right now, but I got some editing done. I got some writing done. I got some reading done. I got a facial. And I watched 3 episodes of ER, so I'm calling that a successful day. I'm reading City of Ashes still. I'm almost done. I'm gonna go lay down and finish it now. Also got my eyebrows done. That's why they look so dark. It's just day 1. It is raining outside, so it is cozy. It is cold. It's got the ambiance going. I love nothing more than a rainy day. So I'm gonna go finish City of Ashes. And then honestly, I think I'm just gonna go on to City of Glass. My idea had been, oh, I'll read something else until February, and then I'll finish, and then I'll read my February Shadowhunters reread books. But at this point, it's the end of January. It's the 28th, the 27th. That's close enough to the end. And I just really want to read City of Glass too. And that way I finish the first trilogy, and then I can take a break, read some other books for a while before I start Infernal Devices. So I'm just having a really fun time rereading all of these and like getting to go back to the beginning and see the characters like way back when. All this plot on City of Ashes, I did not remember any of this. Like all this stuff on the boat that's happening, it's like I'm reading the book for the first time, to be quite honest. The Fearless rune scene, oh my god, I had forgotten about that, but it was so good, so funny. I just like to see Alec and Magnus too, but to see Alec like at the beginning of his story like that is just makes me emotional. I love him so much. I love this series so much. And will I end up with a second Shadowhunters tattoo by the end of this whole reread this year? I don't know. The other thing, oh, meow, meow. By the end of this year, my whole goal is I do want to get more tattoos this year. So will I end up with more Shadowhunters? I don't know. I do think my next tattoo is going to be Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. But speaking of dragons, my For You page is like all Fourth Wing right now because Onyx Storm just came out. I read it, I loved it. There's a reading blog up if you're interested. I'm not here to talk spoilers or anything. I'm just here to say that it's all I can think about. And I'm kind of thinking I need to do a reread because half the stuff I didn't understand. I also just saw someone say like Onyx Storm is the way that confirmed I already knew that she's not a good writer. Okay, first of all, hate her. So then you write the book. Like I'll never understand that. I get not liking a book, but to specifically attack the writer in such an aggressive way, I don't understand. And there are books that I think are poorly written. And I might say that, but I would never like harp on it like I think some people are doing with Rebecca Yarros and with Sarah J. Maas and with Stephanie Meyer before that, and I'm sure other authors before that. I think, let's be real, it all just comes down to sexism, doesn't it? So Anyway, also not every book needs to be a Nobel Prize winner, or whatever a Pulitzer Prize winner, I guess, would be what they win. I don't know, or care, frankly. Some books are just good because you love them, and that's enough. Anyway, I was just scrolling all the Onyx Storm theories, and I just have so many thoughts through my head, and I just love them so much. But I want to do a reread, and I'm thinking I might do like a very serious, like, maybe I should buy secondary copies and annotate them. I probably shouldn't. Maybe I should get some post-it notes and annotate the copies I have. But yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. Do you want to say hi, Zazzles? Hi. I don't think she wanted to say hi. She hates to be picked up, but she loves to be pet. These things are opposing wants, huh? What a cutie. She's purring. Oh, her claws are stuck in my sweater. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna go finish City of Ashes, and I will check in tomorrow. Hopefully, reading City of Glass. I have no plans tomorrow, so I might just read the whole thing. That sounds really nice. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, an update. I haven't updated today. I haven't really done much. I haven't felt very good, so I've just been laying around and reading. Finished City of Ashes. Had a lot of fun reading that. There's a lot of birds outside. Like the whole ending and everything, I didn't remember any of that. Kind of highlights is one, Imogen Herondale is introduced. I think I might have mentioned that last night. I can't remember. She's introduced and dies, like almost in the same kind of thing. She's not a character for very long, but as someone who knows who she goes on to be, or like how she becomes significant, oh, it's so painful to read because they don't know who she is, but I know who she is. So yeah, that happened. They fought Valentine on the boat. Clary exploded the boat. And most importantly, our Simon becomes the Daylighter, which frankly is something I had completely forgotten about. I was like, I didn't remember they ever went on this boat, literally at all. And then once we were there, I'm like, okay, this is looking familiar, sounding familiar. And then I was like, oh, Simon was taken, okay. And then when Jace ended up in the same room, I was like, oh, I remember this. I do remember Simon. In the 5 minutes I was gone, I've just noticed, in the 5 minutes I was gone and got up to the bathroom, the dogs ate the paper towel that I had left here that had been holding a snack. Not anymore, it just had been with my snack. Dogs. But yeah, I remembered the scene once we kind of got to it, in that Simon drinks Jace's blood, and that'll definitely come up. But yeah, I had totally forgot about the whole Daylighter thing. So now I am on to City of Glass. Weirdly, don't know how, I own almost all of the Cassandra Clare books on Kindle, the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices, and I think some of Dark Artifices too, if not all three. I'm not sure. But I go to read City of Glass. I don't own City of Glass. I own the other 5 Mortal Instruments, but not City of Glass. But luckily, my library came through and had a copy, so I rented it. Because I wasn't about to buy a $14 ebook of a book that I've read before. Why? I just don't understand, like, why I own all the other ones and not this one. But love it, having fun. I'm 25% in. I'm having a lot of fun with City of Glass and can't wait to keep reading. And then I don't know what I'm going to read after that. We'll see. There's a couple options. There's those paperback books I got at the library con thing, but I also kind of want to keep reading on my Kindle, so I don't know. But there's so many books I have on my Kindle, I don't even know where to begin. Probably I would just go back to the one that I had started and not finished before Onyx Storm. But speaking of Onyx Storm, I know I talked about it last night. I just can't stop thinking about it. I obviously, like I said, this is not, there's no spoilers. I'm not talking about the contents of the book. I'm just talking about how it's literally taking up every aspect of my brain and I can't let go. It's so good. I was just looking up pictures of like hair like Violet's and I was like, should I dye like the ends of my hair silver? I might. I just don't know if it look good because my hair, well actually up here, so like down to like here is like my natural in growth. My hair's kind of damp right now still, but I feel like I don't know if my natural tone is more neutral. No, I feel like it is really warm. Look at the way the light hits it. But so like to mix a cool tone silver with something that's so warm tone, I'm not sure if it would look right. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to do it. Genuinely, just because I love Fourth Wing that much and I'm like crashing out overthinking about it so much. And the fact that I don't know when we'll get more Fourth Wing content. And I understand she needs a break. I would too if I were her, but man, I want more. I want it now. I get like, at this point, I would imagine the next book will come out before the show. But I know they're working on the show. They have a creator, they have a script. I'm sure what they're working on is casting right now. So anyway, that's my update. I'm gonna go read more City of Glass. Keep enjoying my lazy day. Try to decide what to make for dinner. And maybe try and get these dogs to behave. Seems unlikely, but I'll update you guys later. Hello, an update. Forgive the Roomba thing making noise over there. But it is Wednesday now. It is the perfect, beautiful, rainy day outside. The dogs are driving me crazy as per usual. But I got about halfway into City of Glass last night. My plan is to finish this. Other than that, not a whole lot of plans for today. These days off, like I didn't have anything planned. I had a facial and that's it. And then I'm going to the gym this morning, but like I've been able to just do nothing for 5 days. And it's been so nice. Like I guess I went to the little library con, but since then, like I've not had to like really get anything done or do any socializing really. So I guess I went to the bookstore, but it's just been very peaceful. And I've been sleeping, which is crazy for me. So this morning I'm gonna go to the gym. Feeling a little nervous about that. This is only my second time doing like a session. And it does not come naturally to me, but I'm trying it out. And I'm just trying to convince myself that it's like when Violet trains with Imogen, like that's like, she hates it too. So I just have to try. So we'll see how that goes. And then my other plans for the day, I think I'm gonna try and do a little bit of crafting. These dogs are crazy. I think I'm gonna try and make some bookmarks. That's gonna be my craft choice of the day. If I am out of ink, which is possible because I can't remember the last time I refilled the ink in my printer, I'll just give up and just keep reading because my other plan for the day is to finish this. And then I did just book movie tickets because it's been a while since I've been to the movies and I miss it. So I actually don't think have I even been this year? I should look. The movies is my favorite place on the earth. No, I haven't been this year. That's crazy. I booked tickets to see Mufasa because I figured it's gonna leave soon and I haven't seen it yet. And I know it didn't get good reviews, but I'm gonna go watch it anyway. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna read City of Glass. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. There's that book series I bought. I do want to read that. But I also, the sequel to Forging Silver into Stars by Bridget Kemmerer came out yesterday. My copy will come in the mail next week. And that has been like one of my most highly anticipated books. But at this point, it's been so long since I read the first one when it came out. I don't remember a lot. And it's like, I remember so much from the original trilogy because like, there were 3 books for me to learn the characters and learn the world and all that. And then the first of the spin-off, I was like, I read it and I loved it. I remember one scene because it is burned into my brain forever. as like one of the saddest scenes I've ever read in a fantasy book. I remember that one. But like the character titles and everything, I don't remember super well. The character names and like the character plots. I know there's Jax and there's Tycho. I don't remember what they do or like which one is which. And I know there's a girl character, don't remember her name. And I don't really remember the conflict as well in this like spin-off series. I remember the conflict that brought us all the countries together in the first one. So I feel like I might need to reread that one, which I mean, won't hurt me at all. I love that book so much. I love that world. I love her writing. Rereading that scene, it'll happen. I'm to an extent grateful that scene happens from the point of view of a third character in the scene, not necessarily the primary two. If it was from the point of view from the primary two, I don't know if I could read it. So yeah, might reread that. But then that would be my third reread in a row, and I just am like kind of itching for something new. But I don't want this book to come in the mail and for me to not pick it up, because if I don't pick it up right away, I'll forget about it and I won't pick it up for a long time, and I don't want to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. The library has the audiobook. I would consider that. I just don't have a lot of audiobook reading time right now. Usually I listen at work, but I'm training someone at work right now, so I can't really listen to audio. And that's for the next 5 weeks. So anyway, I'm going to read a little bit more of this today at least. I'm going to hopefully finish this. So I will update you later, let you know how Mufasa is. I don't know if it's going to be very good or not, but I'm excited to give it a try, and I'll update you later. I realized I did not close out my reading vlog last week, but I did finish City of Glass. Really loved it. Forgot how sad it was though, I'll be honest. So it definitely was a harrowing journey. Forgot about the major death that happens in that. It hurt, didn't enjoy reading that. And that was only halfway through. And a lot of other stuff happened. All the stuff with the angel Raziel and everything that I know comes from that interaction, like later in the books. That, yeah, it was stressful, but I really liked it. I didn't realize the Mark of Cain came up so early. I thought that was like, I know that's an issue later in the books, and I didn't realize it was introduced in this one. So it was really fun to read. I really enjoyed the reread. I did restart the Serpent of Wings and Night or whatever, and I'm like 25% in, and I think I'm just getting into it. I was considering DNFing it, but right now I'm finally like, okay, actually I think I like this, so we're gonna keep going and see how it goes. But that's my reading vlog for now. I will update you in the next one, which I don't know when that will be, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!